Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. And today I have read some comments. Actually, I've read a bunch of comments on my old YouTube videos about my opinion on Xigbar being Luxu. And today I'm just gonna make this a chill video where I'm just gonna talk about my issues with him being Luxu and maybe me needing to come out to say this. Maybe I'm being a little biased of disliking Xigbar being Luxu because I did enjoy his character as just Xigbar. I read a comment on my Aqua video saying that Xigbar really didn't have too much influence on Aqua's story. Now, I believed he did because he helped Xehanort in Birth by Sleep. He distracted Aqua to have everything happen, which it did, and he helped in the organization most of all, and knew that Xehanort was in Terra's body and helped him keep Terra's body for as long as he did by supporting him. But a lot of people are saying that I am putting too much hate on Xigbar being Luxu and not giving it a chance. And I wanted to make this video and say, does everyone believe that? Is Luxu really going to be a good character? Because, yes, people could say that the foretellers and Luxu are a Sora villain, but they aren't. They are shoehorned characters in the story to just add some more suspense, because Nomura doesn't know how to maybe make a villain that could add that same suspense as the organization did. But the problem here is that I don't really like that. I don't think Xigbar needed to be this hidden gem of power, and I don't really think the Master of Masters needed to exist either. Really, I believe that all we truly needed was a new villain that had a different motive that could have been a connection to Sora in another way instead of Xehanort. Maybe instead of remaking the world and being this villain that actually is a good guy at the end, maybe he could have been a villain that doesn't want to turn into a good guy, like Vanitas. That would have been pretty cool. But we aren't getting that. Instead, we're getting Xigbar as Luxu. And the reason why I don't enjoy that is because I don't think that Xigbar needed to have a continuation in his story. I believe it would have been great at the end of Kingdom Hearts 3 as just a really close ally to Xehanort. And what makes this really weird is that it confuses me when it comes to a lot of things. Such as, why did the Master of Masters train Xehanort just to have Xigbar watch him with the Keyblade? What was the point of all of that then? Like, what was the point of Xigbar even interfering in Birth by Sleep? If the Master of Masters knew what was going to happen anyway, like, all of the Master of Masters and Xigbar knowing of what is going to happen really dumbs down the story, because it destroys the mystery that many Kingdom Hearts fans enjoyed that the organization was able to give of who is this, why is this happening, and how could this be happening. The whole cloak thing as well, seeing that the Masters of Masters wear it, like wears the organization cloak, is really weird to me. It really makes me feel as if Nomura is trying to give us that nostalgic look at the Master of Masters as, oh, he was Xehanort's master, so when he wears this cloak, you should be as scared as you were seeing Xehanort and the other organization members. But that's not what it really does to me. All it does is really confuse me, because I don't like it. I feel as if the Master of Masters is just a character Nomura made to make it show how Xehanort became powerful. But we didn't need him. Xehanort was a prodigy. He was gifted and talented, and he focused so hard on becoming the strongest with Ericus. Like, that's all we needed as a story. All we needed was for him to show that he was a Sora. He was on an island stuck and tried to find a way off the island. And that's the same story as Riku and Sora. And that's all we needed. young Xehanort took the Dark Riku route, but why couldn't he have been like a Dark Riku that didn't want to change? And so Sora could have learned a lesson from that. That, some people will use darkness to escape and not want to change to keep escaping. And even stay in the realm of darkness if they have to, just to stay away from the past that they don't want to be a part of anymore, making them a completely different person. Why couldn't we get that type of story of like villains that enjoy wanting to be a separate person, not being who they were? Like the Joker did that. Even Riddler. Like DC villains don't even use their names. They use the names that they think define them the most. And that's the same thing in Star Wars with the Sith. They gain a whole new name. And what confuses me is this. Why can't Kingdom Hearts do that? Why do we have to have these characters always have a new persona that at the end turns good, or is this mysterious character that's in a gray zone? Like, why does Luxu or Xigbar, whatever you want to call him, have to be in this gray zone of him not really being a true villain with Xehanort, but being like a recon man? Why do we have to have that? Why can't Kingdom Hearts give us villains that don't want to be good? Except for Vanitas. Why is he the only one? Why not all the others? It doesn't make any sense to me, because isn't Kingdom Hearts supposed to be a parody to Final Fantasy? And yeah, Kingdom Hearts 1 was great for when we were kids, and same for Kingdom Hearts 2, but Kingdom Hearts 3 was babyfied for newer generation of people to come in and enjoy, but it really dumbed down the experience for many players that gave money to the game, and it only hindered it, making Kingdom Hearts 3 bad on release. It was actually really terrible. I mean, Kingdom Hearts 3 was such a big letdown, and it really saddened a lot of people that waited for it. It felt really rushed in the end. Like fighting all the organization members like that in that area felt really rushed, and I feel as if Nomura rushed it because he wanted to set up this new villain that he thought would be more cool than Xehanort, and this new character like Yozora. I just don't like it. It really makes me feel as if that Nomura really wanted to end a saga that he believed was now an end of an era. And if it was a saga that was an end of an era, why do we still have characters that have pieces of that saga a part of it, if it's really supposed to be a new experience? I don't understand. Xigbar is still a part of the Seekers of Darkness saga, so why do we have to deal with it in this way? Why? I don't really like it. It makes me really disappointed, because I wanted this new saga to be fresh, and it's not. It feels as if it's just going to be a rehashed Xehanort with just bigger powers, in a smaller organization with bigger powers, in a hidden rat that is now stronger than he was when he was an organization member. It's just really unfun to have this happen. But that's really all I really had to say. And I really thank you all so much for watching. And please have a great rest of your day.